Welcome back to Season 10 of my Oklahoma Sooners Dynasty, and if you missed this video here, I have a few things to go over. I somehow managed to save over my save file for this Dynasty while playing another series that I have, and I completely lost this save file, or so I thought. I actually had a backup. The problem was the backup was all the way back in Season 9 before we played Virginia Tech in the National Championship game. So I had to simulate games to get back to this point where we were in the Dynasty. All of the results remain the same in terms of win and losses, so we still won the national championship. We have still started this season 4-0. For whatever reason, I couldn't schedule USC in week 1 anymore, so I had to schedule Michigan, which we still won. We still beat Auburn, still beat Ole Miss, and still beat Arkansas. But now we get to play Tennessee, who is no longer undefeated, and I'm sorry I couldn't change stuff like that. And obviously stats and stuff like that from this season will look a little different by the end of the year. Luckily, I kind of did this in the beginning part of the season, so we still have another 8 regular season games. I don't think the stats are going to be affected too bad, but now we get to go into week 5 against the Tennessee Volunteers. They are led by a 76 overall quarterback in Dustin Barr. At running back, they have an 82 overall in Travis Thomas, who has 97 speed. And then at wide receiver, they have an 84 in Ken Manson, an 84 in Freddie Dowdle, and a 78 in Patrick Jackson. One more quick note I want to throw in. Some of the progressions are going to be a little bit different. I believe Dwayne Jones was our highest rated player before I had to redo the offseason, and Dwayne Jones is actually injured, so we're going to need to go look at the injury report. But one thing I do want to cover is I tried to keep all of the recruits the same. We obviously still got a guy like Doug Brooks. He will be the starting quarterback. That's not going to change. But at corner, we did land Chris Summers in the offseason. In the original offseason video, we did not get him this time. I didn't feel like it was a big enough change to warrant going back and trying to do it again. All right, we have a couple major injuries here now. I guess this is my punishment for saving over the game. Dwayne Jones has a torn shoulder and will miss the rest of the season, and John Carrington has a torn quad and will miss the rest of the season. So obviously with that news, I've had to change around some stuff. Wide receiver Seth Phillips, who is a redshirt freshman, will be our number 1 receiver on the outside. Adam Campbell will be our number 2, and then John Mangum will still be in the slot. And to replace Dwayne Jones, who has been one of the biggest pieces on this team so far in the games that I actually played, we will be using true freshman David Weaver. The Volunteers seem to have a pretty rough start to the season. They did get Texas State and Old Dominion, which they got wins against both, but then they got number 3 Florida, where they lost 28-38. They now get to travel to play number 1 Oklahoma, and then they get to go to number 6 Georgia. I'll be honest, this feels a little weird, not really having played the first 4 games of the season, but also kind of having played the first 4 games of the season. But now let's get into week 5 and just try to carry on the rest of the season like nothing happened. Tennessee will get the ball first at the 25-yard line. They'll start with a play action. Now he lobs it downfield, and that will fall incomplete. Barr comes back in pistol formation here. He'll take the snap, and it's another play action. Looking to pass downfield again. He'll throw downfield, caught by Jackson. He has the first down to about the 25-yard line, a gain of 23. A 9-yard run would then bring them into Sooners territory and bring up a 2nd and 1. Barr's back in shotgun with 3 running backs in the backfield. He takes the snap. It's a read option, but he's met in the backfield and brought down for a loss of 4 by Elton Butler. That would bring up a 3rd and 4. Barr back in shotgun now. He'll take the snap and look to pass. He lobs it downfield, caught by Manson for the first down. Barr will take the snap, and it's an option play to the outside, but he's brought down by Dwayne McDaniel for a loss of 4. Now a 2nd and 14. Barr comes back out and will hand off to Thomas to the outside. He stiff arms one man, but is brought down by David Weaver in the backfield. A loss of 2 by the true freshman. That brings up a 3rd and 16 now from the Sooners' 40-yard line. Barr back in a 5-wide set will look to pass. He lobs over the middle, caught by Walker for a gain of 6 to bring up a 4th and 10. They come out for about a 51-yard field goal now. We'll see if they can make this to go up 3-0 here on the first drive. The snap, the hold, the kick is away. It had the distance, but not the accuracy. Now Doug Brooks in the offense will take the field here on 1st and 10. John Jordan is the running back, and that's where we're going to go with it on the first play. It's a counter play to the outside, and Jordan will end up with a 9-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 1. Brooks comes out under center. We go right back to Jordan up the middle for the quick first down. Brooks will come out under center for the very next play. He drops back to pass. We'll throw this one underneath. That's caught by Seth Phillips, who will have the first down and more. Brought out of bounds near the 35. A gain of 18 into Tennessee territory. 1st and 10. Brooks back in shotgun again. We'll run the play action. Now looking to pass. Rolling out to the outside and getting sacked on the play for a loss of 10. I definitely am at fault for that one. Now on 2nd and 20, and Corey Mays is in the game. We'll take the snap and give it to Mays right up the middle, and Mays with a decent gain here of 12 yards to set up a 3rd and 8. Brooks then shotgun with John Jordan back in the game at running back. We'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to wait and try to go over the middle, but hit as we are throwing in, it falls incomplete. And now we will attempt a 51-yard field goal of our own with kicker Brian Wood. The snap, the hold, the kick is away. It has the accuracy, and it is good. We are up 3-0. Now 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. He comes out with 3 running backs in the backfield. Barr will take the snap. It's a handoff to Thomas up the middle, and he is brought down for a 4-yard gain. We'll bring up a 2nd and 6. Barr's in shotgun. He sends a man in motion. It'll be an option play to the outside, and Barr gets to the edge and will have the first down for a 6-yard run. Barr will take the snap on 1st down, handoff to Thomas to the outside. Thomas has some good blocking and a decent gain here all the way to about the 50, a gain of 13 on the run. 1st and 10, Barr back in shotgun from the 49-yard line. It's another handoff. This one to Walker up the middle for a loss of 1. Now a 2nd and 11. Barr back in shotgun. Will take the snap, handoff to Thomas, who was blown up in the backfield by Nate Thompson. A loss of 2. That will bring up a 3rd and 13 now for the Volunteers. Barr comes back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. Never mind, it's a drop play to Walker, and that is going nowhere. 4th and 11. Tennessee would manage to land the punt out of bounds at the 3-yard line, so that is where we take over. It's 1st and 10. We'll run a counter play to John Jordan. Jordan to the outside, has a lot of room to run, and has the first down for a gain of 13. Now from the 16-yard line, it's a new set of downs. Brooks out of shotgun. We'll run the play action. Rolling out to the outside, not seeing anyone come open, and we're going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 8. I should have just thrown that one away. Brooks lines up under center now. From about the 8-yard line, he'll drop back to pass, and he's going to get sacked again, this time immediately, a loss of 7. 3rd and 25 from the 1-yard line, and what will most likely be the last play of the first quarter. Brooks will drop back to pass, and we're going to try to throw this one downfield to Thomas Patterson, and that one will fall incomplete. I have no idea why, but on the punt, Tennessee would just allow the punt to bounce past them, and it bounced all the way to the other end zone. So they end up with a touchback, and Barr will take the snap on 1st down and end up with a 7-yard run. That brings up a 2nd and 3. Now Barr comes back out with 2 running backs in the backfield. He'll give it to Walker right up the middle for the easy first down all the way to the 45. A couple plays later, Tennessee is looking at a 3rd and 1 in Sooner territory. Barr will take the snap. A quick throw to the outside will be caught by Jones for the first down, a gain of 16. A 7-yard run on the next play brings up a 2nd and 3. Barr will send his tight end in motion here in shotgun formation. He takes the snap and hands off to Thomas to the outside, and Thomas will get brought down to bring up another 3rd and 1. Can the Sooners defense get a stop here? In shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield. Barr will take the snap, handoff to Robinson up the middle for the first down, brought down at about the 15-yard line, a gain of 6 on the run. Barr will send a man in motion. He takes the snap, it's an option play to the outside, but he is hit in the backfield by multiple Sooners for a loss of 5. Barr back in shotgun from the 20-yard line. He'll send Manson in motion. He takes a snap, it's another option play, and another loss in the backfield. This one by Dwayne McDaniel for a loss of 4. Now a 3rd and 19. They come out in a 5-wide set. Barr will look to pass. He's under pressure, hit as he's throwing, and that will fall incomplete. They will send out their field goal kicker for the 2nd time today. This one is about a 42-yard try, and they are going to try to tie this one up at 3 here in the 2nd quarter. The kick is away, and this one will be good. We have got to get Doug Brooks in a rhythm today. He is so far 1 of 3. We really have not had the ball a lot on offense. But now 1st and 10 from the 25. We'll drop back to pass. We're going to go to Thomas Patterson for the easy completion, and that will be a gain of 3. Now Brooks back in shotgun with both running backs, but he'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to lob this one downfield, but he overthrows everybody. 3rd and 7, now in a 5-wide set. Brooks will take the snap, and we're going to try to throw this one downfield, and that one will be caught by Seth Phillips, and now he's off to the races inside the 20, 10, 5, and a touchdown for the Sooners from 72 yards out. We will make it 10-3. Now down by 7. They started the 25-yard line yet again. He'll send a man in motion. He takes the snap, hands off to Thomas, who has some great blocking, and the first down brought down for a gain of 15. A 3-yard run from the quarterback on the next play would bring up a 2nd and 7. Now Barr will look to pass. He throws over the middle, caught by Robinson for the first down into Sooners territory. 1st and 10. Now he comes out with 2 running backs in the backfield here. Barr will take a snap. It's a handoff to Thomas, who goes up the middle and will have another first down run, a gain of 11. A 3-yard gain on the next play brings up a 2nd and 7. Now Barr comes back out from the 30-yard line. He sends Walker in motion, takes the snap, hands off to Thomas, who goes up the middle and will make it a 3rd and 1. They come out in shotgun for the very next play. Barr will send his tight end in motion here. About 2 minutes to go in the half. He takes the snap under pressure and getting sacked on the play for a loss of 8, and I believe that's going to Brian Bath. They send out their kicker for about a 49-yard field goal try. We have put Adam West back there just in case this is short to try to make it 10-6. The kick is away, and this one will be good. Adam West will get the field this one from the 3-yard line. We'll see if we can get a good return with him. We get one hell of a block from Thomas Patterson. Now West is down the sideline and shoved out of bounds in Tennessee territory. A 60-yard return. A minute and 14 seconds in all 3 timeouts. We're going to start with a handoff to John Jordan right up the middle, and that will give us a 5-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 5. Back in pistol. Brooks will take the snap. And we're going to throw this one to the outside. That's caught by Mangum, who will make one man miss. And now John Mangum is gone. Touchdown Oklahoma from 33 yards out. We make it 17-6. 1st and 10 from the 25. Barr back in shotgun with 42 seconds to go in the half. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. He goes downfield and finds Dowdle for the 1st down. A gain of 14. That would cause Tennessee to burn their first timeout. So now 38 seconds to go. They have 2 timeouts remaining. He will send his tight end in motion. Barr will take the snap and looks to pass. A quick throw over the middle caught by Thomas, but he is laid out for a 6-yard gain. They would then burn their 2nd timeout. Now 34 seconds to go. Barr out of shotgun will look to pass. Dance around the pocket. He finds Thomas over the middle, and that will be a 1st down. The clock is running, though. They don't burn that final timeout just yet. Barr will take the snap on 1st down. He throws downfield, caught by Dowdle for an 11-yard gain. 1st and 10 yet again. 20 seconds to go in the half. A quick throw to the outside. That one should have been intercepted by Jeff Cox. Had he been able to catch that, I believe that would have been a pick 6. There was no one stopping him there. 2nd and 10. 19 seconds to go in the half. Barr will take the snap and looks to pass again. A quick lob over the middle caught by Manson. That will be a 9-yard gain. The clock is running. Are they going to try to snap the ball before they call a timeout? Yes, they are. Barr will take the snap. He goes over the middle, caught by Jackson, who will break one tackle, but get brought down at the 5, and that one will take us to halftime. I don't usually show this stuff in the middle of games, but right now, Tennessee's time of possession, I only play 8-minute quarters. They've held the ball for 12 minutes and 48 seconds. OU has only had the ball 4 minutes and 53 seconds this game. But we do get the ball to start the 2nd half, so let's see if we can try to flip that time of possession. It's 1st and 10 from the 25, and a counter play to John Jordan to go up the middle for the 1st down run, and he's finally tripped up for a gain of 18. Brooks lines up under center for the next play, and we go right back to John Jordan up the middle for a 3-yard run. That brings up a 2nd and 7. Brooks is back in shotgun. We'll send Jordan in motion. Dropping back to pass. We'll throw downfield. That's caught by Weber for the 1st down, brought down near the 40-yard line of Tennessee. 1st and 10. Brooks back in shotgun with Corey Mays at running back. We'll take the snap and fake it to Mays. Now roll it to the outside. Escape the 1st sack, but can't escape the 2nd one. A loss of 7. I don't believe I have ever clicked this play in this dynasty, but we're going to do it right here. 2nd and 17. We're going to run an end around to Seth Phillips and see if the blocking sets up, and not really. Only a 3-yard gain. That brings up a 3rd and 14 for the Sooners. Brooks backing up 5 wide set. We'll take the snap and drop back to pass. We're going to load up and try to go deep, but hit as we were throwing, and that will result in a punt. The punt would result in a touchback, so they start at the 20-yard line, down by 11. It's a handoff to Thomas up the middle, and Thomas will begin their drive with an 8-yard run. That now sets up a 2nd and 2. He comes out with 2 running backs in the backfield. They go back to Thomas to the outside, and he will get tripped up by Kyle Olson for just a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 1. Barr back in shotgun now. He'll take the snap, and it's a handoff to Walker up the middle for the 1st down. Still going, brought down to the 45. A gain of 15 on the play. Barr comes out with now 3 running backs in the backfield. It's 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Walker to the outside, and he is blown up in the backfield by J.R. Pearson for a loss of 2. No gain on the next run play would bring up a 3rd and 12 for the Volunteers. He comes back in shotgun for this play. He'll take the snap and look to pass. A lob over the middle, caught by Jones. He'll break one tackle, break another, but will not get the 1st down. Tennessee has really shut down this offense for the most part of this game. It's 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. We'll run a counter play to John Jordan, and he will start this drive with a gain of 9. Now back in shotgun on 2nd and 1. We'll take the snap. It's a read option, but we'll give it to Jordan to go up the middle for the 1st down. Brooks back in shotgun for the very next play. We'll drop back to pass again. Rolling out to the outside, and we're going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 2. That sets up a 2nd and 12. Now Brooks back in shotgun. We'll take the snap, looking for the quick pass over the middle, caught by Phillips, and that will set up a 3rd and 1. Now can we convert on this 3rd down out of a pistol formation? We will give it to Corey Mays right at the middle for the 1st down and a gain of 6 yards. A screen pass that would only go for 1 yard on the next play brings up a 2nd and 9. And now we'll give it to Corey Mays to go right up the middle, and he will turn that into a 3rd and 3. Brooks back in shotgun now. We'll take the snap and looks to pass. We'll throw this one to the outside. That'll be caught by Campbell. And now Campbell inside the 20 before he is finally brought down. Now a wildcat formation. Corey Mays is in at quarterback. He'll take the snap and run the play action. And we'll throw this one downfield, caught by Jordan. And that was one of the worst plays I think I've ever called. A loss of 4. Brooks comes out in a 5-wide set for the next play. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. Rolling out to the outside. Waiting for someone to come open, but we'll take off and just go down with Brooks for a gain of 5. We start the 4th quarter facing a 3rd and 8. Brooks back in shotgun. We'll take the snap. We're going to wait and throw this over the middle. Caught by our tight end, Thomas Patterson, for a gain of 11 and the 1st down. 1st and goal. Brooks will take the snap, and it's a handoff to Jordan right up the middle, and he will fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners, and we go up 24-6. 1st and 10 from the 25. Barr will take the snap and looks to pass. He lobs it over the middle, and that will fall incomplete. Should have been intercepted by Elton Butler. Now a 2nd and 10. Barr back in shotgun. Will take the snap and looks to pass. And he lobs it to the outside. Will be caught by Dowdle for the 1st down. 1st and 10. Barr back in shotgun from the 36-yard line. He'll take the snap and look to pass. It's a screen to the outside. Caught by Thomas. He has a blocker in front of him. Now Thomas down the sideline deep into Sooners territory will finally be forced out after a 36-yard gain. Will Tennessee finally be able to find the end zone today? It's 1st and 10. Barr out of shotgun. He's under pressure and getting sacked on the play. I believe that's going to go to Dwayne McDaniel, but J.R. Pearson was also back there. That brings up a 2nd and 17 now from the Sooners' 35-yard line. Barr out of shotgun will take the snap. A quick throw to the outside will be caught by Walker, and he will turn that upfield for a decent gain here. 3rd and 4 now. Barr comes back in shotgun with 3 running backs in the backfield with him. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. Dancing around the pocket, under pressure and getting sacked on the play for the 2nd time today by Brian Bass. That will result in a 4th and 10, but they're going to go for it. Barr will take the snap. A quick throw to the outside is inaccurate, and that is a turnover on downs. We're going to jump a little bit ahead into the Sooners drive. It is 3rd and 1 with about 3 minutes to go in the game. Brooks will take the snap, hand off to John Jordan up the middle for the 1st down. He'll break a tackle and get brought down for a 10-yard run. A 1st down here would put the game away. It's 3rd and 12 with about a minute to play here. Out of pistol, we'll give a counter play to John Jordan to the outside, who uses his speed but will not get the 1st down. 4th and 4, but that does put John Jordan over 100 yards. Your final score today is 24-6, and I will be completely honest, this was one of the weirdest games I have played, I feel like, in this entire Dynasty. Maybe it's because this is kind of like a season reset, but I felt like we were never in full control of this game until really late in the 4th quarter. Final stats on the day for the Sooners offense. Doug Brooks goes 9 of 13 for 188 and 2 touchdowns. And then running the ball, John Jordan 16 carries for 108 yards and a score. Receiving, Seth Phillips 3 for 101 and a touchdown. And John Mangum caught 1 pass for a 33-yard touchdown. The offense just felt like it never really got going today. Kyle Olsen comes in and leads the team in tackles along with Nate Thompson and freshman outside linebacker Ian Wilson. They all got 6. In sacks, Brian Bass got 2, Dwayne McDaniel got 1, and we got no interceptions today. Dustin Barr goes 15 for 20 for 210 yards, and then on the ground they ran for 68 yards on 13 carries, and receiving their best one was Freddie Dowdle 3 for 36 or Travis Thomas 3 for 46. Week 6 is actually our bye week. We remain the #1 team in the country though. And since that was a bye week, we now move on to week 7 where we will take on the 3-2 Texas Longhorns. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will talk to you next time.